What is going on, guys? It's Handecapt, and I'm bringing you a Dropzone. I told you, it took me a while to finally put it up, but I said I'd bring a Dropzone, and I'm using the L118 sniper rifle. Now, I'm just going to get right into this. Let's see, what's today? Today's Monday. Early this morning, after I got done work at 7 in the morning, I tweeted to all you Twitter junkies out there, and I said, you know what, give me a commentary topic. And I got a couple of responses, and I think the best one I got was from a girl named Tori. So if you watch this commentary, Tori, this one's for you. She asked me what my favorite TV shows are. I'm going to go all the way back to, like, way back when. I'm not just going to talk about today's TV shows. I'm going to go back in the day. This might even be a two-part commentary, honestly. We're going to go back in the day. If you guys aren't old enough to remember this, then, well, I'm sorry to say, I got nothing to tell you. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to go back, way back when I was a widow boy. And we're going to go all the way back, and I'm going to have to say, back in the day, my favorite TV show, obviously, is Sesame Street. And good old, if you guys can remember this, then this just shows how old you really are. And Polka Dot Door. Yeah, I said it, Polka Dot Door. What's up? Now, of course, that doesn't last long when you're little. But then after that, I don't know, man. I think my next big phase, I've always been into cartoons, no matter how old I am. I still love cartoons today. You know, I'm almost 30 on the weekend, and you know what, I still watch cartoons. I don't know why. Maybe that's because they say the king of the house, the man of the house, you know, should run it, or not should. I think he should, but the king of the house, you know, should control the remote. Well, if that's the case, I guess my little guy's the man of the house, or the king of the house, because he gets more control over the friggin' remote than I do. So I still watch a lot of cartoons today. But no, I'd say my way back when I was little, I'd almost have to say, I'm going to say, you know, it wasn't as much cartoons back in the day as it was good old WWF back in the day. Now it's WWE, but WWF back in the day was the show. It was my show, the show I'd watch. Me and my stepdad and I, whatever you want to say. This just really dates me too. This was back when VCRs were first coming out, I think, or VCRs were really expensive still. I mean, my parents didn't have a lot of money. You know, they didn't have really high-paying jobs and etc. But they tried, and no. So back in the day when wrestling wasn't so drama-filled like it is today, and I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like back in the day though, it was only on Saturday nights. It was called what was it called? Saturday Night Fever or something like that. I don't even remember. It was only on late Saturday night at like 11 o'clock. And when you're, you know, 6 or 5 or 6 or 7, you know, your parents aren't going to let you stay up till 5 o'clock. Even if it is Saturday, you don't have school. So before we actually owned a VCR, my dad's friend would actually tape every single Saturday Night Live, I think that's what it was called actually. God, I can't even remember. He would tape every single one of them for me, though. And he would give it to my dad Monday when they were at work together. So that was my show. I don't watch it much now. Honestly, right now I find it to be stupid. It's just basically a lot of talking. Like, I watch here and there, and honestly, out of the 2 hours they have it on, they might do like 5 wrestling matches that last, like, I don't know, at the most 10 minutes each. And then the rest is all talking, or the divas wrestling. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the divas are goddamn hot, you know, and they wear some pretty skimpy little outfits. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't enjoy that, but I can't stand watching girls wrestle. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about that, but I just can't stand it. And what's up? So yeah, wrestling right now, it's okay. Yeah, that's about all I got. It's okay. But then, yeah, moving on. God, my favorite cartoons when I was little, I'm gonna have to go all the way and say it. It's gonna have to be He-Man. Is definitely right up there. We got He-Man. We got what the hell? Thundercats. God, Thundercats was awesome. Good old school Transformer cartoon. That was I love Transformers still today. I still watch Transformers now with my little guy. And if you guys remember, probably God, I can't think of how many years back this was. There was an old Transformers series, I'd say about 10 years ago, so I would have been like 18, and it was called Transformers Beast Wars. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comments below. And just, you know, so I'm not the only person hopefully out there. But there was a place, it was called Transformers Beast Wars, and I honestly watched that when I was in high school, man, just because, you know what, I abso-friggin-lutely love Transformers. I don't care, you can call me a nerd, you can call me whatever you want, I love Transformers. It is kind of weird watching like a kid's show when you're in high school, but whatever. And yeah, Transformers is probably one of my all-time favorites. I don't know, man, moving on to today. Oh god, I could easily make this a 2-part series if I got into like every single show I ever watched. Honestly, I like some of the cartoons though back in the day were pretty awesome to me, I thought. Like, I also remember watching Darkwing Duck. That was a great cartoon back in the day. Darkwing Duck. Oh god, what else was there? Man, there's so many. There's just so friggin' many. And then Spider-Man, Batman. Actually, one thing I was never really into was comics. I didn't really get into comics too much. I always loved the superheroes, but where I grew up in my little town I grew up in, we didn't really have anywhere I could get comic books. I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably would have bought some if we had a store that actually sold them. I remember buying a couple Ninja Turtle comics because Ninja Turtles and wrestling was pretty much my two favorite things growing up. I could play with those things for hours on end, and I used to watch them over and over and over. Like, for instance, the actual Ninja Turtle movies, I pretty much knew every single freaking word in those movies. And same with Ghostbusters. I don't know why Ghostbusters, but I pretty much knew the words front to back in both of those movies. But, alright, I'm going to try to skip ahead a little bit. Let's go to today. Like I said, my little guy pretty much owns the freaking TV, my 5-year-old son, so, yeah, cartoons is pretty much still all I watch right now, today. Honestly, though, there's some pretty badass cartoons on. I think my favorite cartoon that he watches, and I don't know why I like it, probably because it's almost like being a superhero in a way. If you guys know Ben 10 at all, like, I don't know if any of you guys know it, but Ben 10 is a pretty sweet cartoon. For the ones who actually have been around with me for a while, you obviously have heard about my motorcycle accident, which put me in the hospital for quite a while, and I almost got a feed here. But when I was in the hospital, shit, I even watched Ben 10 in the hospital. My nurses would come in and kind of make fun of me and laugh about it, but whatever, I don't care. Ben 10's a good cartoon. And then Johnny Test. I always loved Johnny Test. But my absolute favorite TV show today, guys, is definitely Dexter. I own all... Well, I still have to get the 6th season, but I do own seasons 1 to 5. But that's it. I'm sorry, guys. That is it already. 40 and 17. What's up? If you liked it, drop a like, guys. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/handecapped. And I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Peace out. I love you. Bye-bye.